Hey guys, and welcome to Cricut. You know that customization is all the rage right now, and it is so easy to customize anything you have using text and images in Cricut Design Space, like this purse, a scarf, even this shirt. The possibilities are seriously endless. This amazing t-shirt will come together so quickly, so let's get started. We're going to need a t-shirt, black iron-on, silver glitter iron-on, an iron, and a press cloth or clean cotton cloth. Open Cricut Design Space and make sure you're logged in, then click on New Project. I really like shirts with text on them. For our shirt, let's encourage people to have an amazing day. I want to use 2 different fonts on this project, so we need to type our phrase in 2 separate text boxes. Now we get to play with font styles. I think the first part of the phrase should be a script font, and there's a script style Cricut font I like called Billionaire. Here we can scroll through the fonts list until we find the one we want. Or, if you want to take a shortcut, you can just type the name in the search field. For the second part of the phrase, let's use a different font. I like to use a variety of styles and lettering. We can scroll down and find another font. I really like this combination of font styles, but I think I would like the script more if it were connected. We can change the spacing between letters. There's quite a bit of space here, so let's start by typing in 0. All right, they're closer, but I want the letters to touch each other. So I'll just click the down arrow to move them closer in small increments. Most of the letters are touching now. I want to weld this text together so it becomes one solid cut, but in order to do it, I need to overlap the remaining letters. If I keep nudging them closer together, some of the letters will end up too close to each other. We need to move the letters one at a time.
With the text selected, click on the Advanced tab, and then select Ungroup to Letters.
Isolating has separated the phrase into individual layers so we can move each letter on its own. Welding combines text or images together where they overlap to create a new image. I like to weld script text so it flows smoothly from one letter to the next. And once welded, the individual layers show as a welded image in the Layers panel. We're using black and silver iron-on, so let's change the colors to coordinate with our materials. I want the word amazing to stand out even more, so let's try turning on the shadow layer for this font. I like that, but I'm still looking for a more dramatic effect. I think we need to change the placement.
And to do this, we need to select the text. Click on the Advanced tab, and then select Ungroup to Layers.
This separates the text and shadow layers, so each can be moved individually, but the text will remain grouped as words. This change shows up in the Layers panel. Now we can move the silver glitter phrase so more of the shadow layer shows. And I think the shadow layer should be black. Let's add a border to the image using some free shapes. Unlock the aspect ratio of the square and change the shape into a line. Reduce the size of the star and place it on the line. We can use the Weld feature again to combine the star and line into one border image. All right, I like this addition to the design. Lastly, we need to tell the software to cut our design exactly as it appears on the canvas using Attach. So select and attach all of the black layers, then select and attach all the glitter layers. Once you're happy with the project, click Save, name the file, then click Save again. Let's cut. Since we're cutting iron-on, which is placed face down on the mat, we do need to remember to check the mirror image for iron-on. This makes sure to flip the text.
Once we are ready to cut, click Continue.
Place the iron-on on the cutting mat, and remember to place it shiny side down. Set your dial. For glitter iron-on, set the dial to the mark between the iron-on and light cardstock settings. Load the mat into the machine and press the blinking Go button. Follow the on-screen prompts to cut the black images, and remember to place the iron-on shiny side down on the mat and to change the dial to iron-on. Our images are cut, but they aren't quite ready to use. First, we need to remove the excess material from around the images. This process is called weeding, and the Cricut Weeder tool makes it so easy. It's best to preheat the area where we'll be applying the design. Use a press cloth to protect the iron-on material and use the iron to transfer the images to the shirt. I like to apply a bit of pressure to make sure it's really attached. Now we can add the silver glitter layer by following the same process. And it's finished! I bet you can't wait to wear it. Stay tuned for the next video in our tutorial series. We'll learn how to alter images using the slice feature in Cricut Design Space. Cricut makes it easy to go from inspiration to creation.